It is the people who. My policy position would be a resounding yes. There needs to be an impeachment bill. Not only that, that bill should bring with it compulsory signing of a code of conduct, which is binding, contractually binding, so much that a breach would allow the government, in terms of the government of the day, as well as the opposition, that where an MP is in breach of that code, that suspension, sanctions and stuff like that clearly defined as a strict liability mechanism, and as well as the ability to remove members who find themselves running afoul of the law. The current state as it is most unfortunate, because any impeachment bill, certainly a redrafting of that bill, if tabled, would include giving the Integrity Commission the type of teeth that it needs, so that the manner in which the corruption prosecution and the office of the DPP handles these matters would not cause the illicit aid as they are right now to escape the full arm of the law. I'm also of the belief that when the People's National Party wins resoundingly and have the majority in government, that the illicit aid, some of them might find themselves in prison. So I'm not really worried about that, but to also put the standard so high that the persons, you might hear people say, I resign. May I resign tomorrow, y'all? And they have what is called a sunset legislation. We give you time to go on because we know your teeth. So you will have to worry about changing your wig, and you will have to worry about cussing nobody and all the things, and you will have to worry about your filthy mouth and your pretending and your reverse racism, because what if it catch you, it catch you. We'll give you a time to leave, but certainly the standard for Jamaica, if we ever, one could never believe in 2024 where Singapore is, and we were the standard and model of the day for Singapore. So it says to me that the beautiful island of Jamaica, nothing wrong with it, It is the people who cannot help themselves than to steal from the public purse. And then I find it offensive and repulsive that they think that if they give you a little money, it is compensation. It's a little reparation, because we thief enough, but see liquor here, just go and hold on and give you an opportunity for finish. There was a statement made when one member of parliament said, we just need a third term so that my kids can experience the life that I live. Not the kids of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica. Just give me a little more time to secure the brightest possible future for my family, not the entire Jamaica. That type of conduct cannot continue. And so because of that, we have to ensure that an impeachment bill is in place, and we have a no tolerance policy for fraud, for trickery, for scamming, for corruption. However nice you want to put it, we don't have a theft act in Jamaica. We stay at larceny. So we can say we don't have no space for thief. We have none, and there's nothing. We like to use red herring and smoke screens and all the fallacies, and then attach ad hominem to it and curse the other people. And they like to talk about 18 years. But one must always remember, in the last 19 years of this country, which means a child that has left high school and is entering university has never experienced the 18 years that they love to speak about. That is the People's National Party. That is done and gone with. We are to be strong and resolute in a no corruption policy, and faster than the scammers can be put to prison, we have a non-jury trial for corruption, put tried by judge alone, and sent off to prison.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals? Answer me. Give me a number. How many you think of them are murderers involved in murder? I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
God. Mr. MP, Mr. Government, Mr. TEF,
fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road!
All right, see, we're turning back now. Yeah. This is the Villa Lacage Road, and the tourists are demanding that it be fixed because it's a road that they use, and the school kids use it too. All right, come, Mr. Bike Man, mind you're drowning ahead. So tourists, what do you have to tell the government?
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Amen.
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget?
Grovetown Primary and Infant School, effects of Storm Raphael. We are here, we are sweeping out the water from the classrooms. The students are online because all the classrooms have water, so we are sweeping the water out of the classrooms. The teachers are here helping along with the ancillary workers. This is our dining area and also a classroom, completely underwater. This is the tuck shop area. There's water on the floor. Because of the roof, all the roof is leaking. By the infant department, the decking is leaking. So one classroom, as you saw in the previous video,
Good morning, gentle people. Good morning. How you guys doing? All right. Good morning, family. All eyes on the court today. Cheerful Wild Horse. Good morning. Sweet Pea, Claudette James. Good morning. Jean Royalty. Good morning. Bless up each and every one. Jason Kane. Good morning. Dolores Logan. Good morning. Well, guys, as I know, this morning, today, is the court day for Andrew Honest, right? To see if the judge is going to grant him the impossible. We're going to see which judge is going to say, yes, it is okay for scammers to keep scamming and no investigation into their illicit enrichment. We're going to say for that, the judge, if there's a judge in Jamaica to set a precedence, to set the country down a slippery slope and give this brother what him want. And if the judge say yes to him, that will be a protection for those on the bus too, because we have the illicit 6, illicit 7. And if this brother is allowed to keep him loot without investigation or anything, well, the rest of them and the dirty bus are allowed to do the same. Keep their loot, no investigation, and therefore, the 4 years cannot statutory declaration cannot be certified. That will be swept out because you shouldn't be investigating my finances to see if I'm lying on my statutory declaration. So you understand? I see where the prime minister look from the court people. You understand? I see where I'm going because that's been 4 years the man can't declare his statutory declaration. But Mark Golding is doing something right. So his statutory declaration has been certified. Mark Golding got a court, go fight the court. And say, boy, you're not certifying me stuff, so I want this law struck out. I want this come out. Mark Golding's statutory declaration is up. That means that the white man is doing something good. That means that the white man is paying taxes to the country that he's trying to preside over. That's what that tell me. It tells me that the white man is paying into the police force, the schools, the nurse, the garbage pickup, everything what it takes to run taxes with. Tax money used to spend on to run the country smoothly. It showed me that Mark Golding is participating in that. On the other hand, our black leader is hiding his loot. Statutory declaration cannot be certified for going 4 years. Hiding, looting, under investigation for illicit enrichment and tax fraud. And the white man, is the white man under investigation? Tell me why the black man can't do what the white man do. the white man also signed a code of conduct, which is a commitment to the Jamaican people that you will come in office and do the right thing. You're going to be no thief in there. You're going to self-serve and pack your friend them pocket and your family pocket with money. The Prime Minister and his crew and his team did not sign a code of conduct. So I tell you the plan what this brother plan to come in, come dealing with. Imagine the white man. Remember we are talking about white man, you know, because all you have and Mark Golding is his whiteness. That's all you can say. Master Mark, the white man, that's all. But the black man, he could have black like a tar. Let me show you some people. Come here. This is what I want to teach you guys this morning. Not every black man is my brother, and not every white man is my enemy. I want you guys to look at that deep. Not every black man is my brother. Not every white man is my enemy. How that sound to you? Make sense? Ashanai, Marcus, good morning, family. Lisa Wood, Ladrick, good morning. Sonia Newman Smith, good morning. Grace Linton, good morning. Would you like my argument? Not every black man is my brother. Not every white man, not every white man is my enemy. So don't come tell me about no white and black nonsense this time of my life. I will never judge a man by the color of his skin or his eyes. We can't do that. We can't do that. Then we have our own black man and rob the country dry. Your own black man have millions in disaster relief. I take more in an ad pen that is under the Prime Minister, under his office in an ad pen, you know. Right? Millions of dollars in a relief supplies, moldy and pests and yamit, rats and roach. So it tells me that it's food. You have millions of dollars in food going to waste, spoiling, while Jamaicans remain hungry. That is what a black man do, you know. We could talk about black and white here, man. You're black man. When we are talking about black and white, him not declare no asset, no sign no code of conduct. You're black man. You're black man. Pay scandal under him. Your black man do not want a code of conduct. Sign. He no sign it. The white man sign it. The white man declare asset. And it's certified by the Integrity Commission. The white man, you know. The white man. The black man. Me say again. Not every black man is your brother. Not every white man is your enemy. I want you guys think about that deep. Okay? Listen to this brother, I know him I tell a lie. Listen to this. Yeah.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals? Answer me. Give me a number. How many you think of them are murderers involved in murder? I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
People, that man a madman hour. It's only 20 shooters at the Olympic Garden involved in a murder. You the people that tell him say, enough of them, plenty. And him come with a figure in my head. I tell the people them who know about crime, just like the other day, he was telling the people them on Walton Park Road, they don't understand the intricacies of gangs. They don't understand gang when gang come from among them, live among them, and then pick them husband and baby father, them son. The man I tell people about Walton Park Road say, them don't know about gang, they don't know the intricacies. Hear him go again and now before the people them ask him a question. The people them answer, the people them say, enough gang, enough of them they boy and a murder. The man think about it, come zoom in on his face, you know. You see my think about the lie, come know when a brother tell lie, you know. You know, it's body language, you know. You want to know the Prime Minister tell lie? Eh? Look at this video and learn something.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
You saw the man body language. Una Jamaicans are supposed to understand the man by now. Look again.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
All right, so now you guys pay attention to that. Look on this video now when the liar come. Look good, people.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals?
What's your face?
Answer, give that number. How many you think of them are murderers involved in murder?
Listen good.
I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
What do you hear the man say? You hear the man say, the people in there telling me now. I see the man go to Walter Park Road, go tell the people and say, they don't know about gangs. Get the people to know the intricacies about gangs. Are them gang come from, you know? Listen to this man one more time.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals? Answer me. Give that number.
20
How
criminals.
many you think of them are murderers involved in murder? I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
Can you hear it? Not more than 20. The people might tell him, say, hey, everybody almost, they won't breathe at them. The man looking at the people, telling them that no more than 20. Crime can't fix so. Fake numbers, fake statistics, fake crime reduction, fake bullshit. Let's go to this other clip, gentle people. Good morning, guys. What are you guys doing? Share the live. Give it a thumbs up, no man. Sure.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in...
Hold on. You see, on this page, you're not going to learn, you know. When you just come over here and just sit down lazy. Me invite you to my yard. You know, so we just cook fresh breakfast this morning. It's still up on the stove and it's warm. Right? Me have tea on the stove, see, with hot water and the kettle. You can make yourself a nice cup of tea. Me have food in the cupboard and in the fridge. Make yourself at home over here, so. But you see when I say make yourself at home, that means that me bird hungry and I go feed my bird and my fish and my dog go and go leak and I go just walk him outside and hear a package come off or they drop off, Amazon drop a package. You open my door, you pick up my package. Do something on my yard, let me tell you, say, make yourself at home. We got Netflix, the remote, the right there, so everything is up. Enjoy me home. But when you come here, do something now, man. Like up the thing, man. At least give it a thumbs up. Share it out. Yeah, we can work together in this community. Come here, people. What you're going to learn also is to pay attention and be a detective. Yeah? Because we now make them fool we again. Look on these people. I'm about to play a clip, you see? Listen to the clip and tell me what you take from the clip. I'm going to play a clip. You know? Remember, somebody always ask you to participate, you know, guys. I'm going to play this clip. Tell me what you take from this clip. All right.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in a St. Catherine community once plagued by violence. It's located in the Gregory Park area, and as you'll hear in this report from Kirk Wright, developers are now being sought to invest in low-income housing.
Gregory Park in St. Catherine has been plagued by violence for some time, forcing some residents to flee. Gangsters were known to torch houses and commit murders in the community.
2 years ago, we had Diane, who was killed right there. We had incidents just literally right where we are, incidents in front of us, behind us.
The police have now established a mobile police post in Gregory Park intended to deter possible criminal activities.
Since this post has been here now, I have not had one single report of a major act of violence between the communities. And we still have the tool of state of public emergency. We will use any element that is required to provide public safety at any point in time. The decision, of course, let me emphasize, the operational decision depends on the discussion and intelligence of the high command of the police.
This has really normalized a sort of peacefulness within the community. The residents are very happy, they're thankful for it. And what the police presence does is, we speak about proximity policing, but there's still the element of what we, old school community policing.
The Member of Parliament says stability is returning to the community.
You have a bar right there, you have a shop right here, and they were open until 2 a.m. on the weekend.
National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the police post doesn't mean that other police strategies will come to an end.
We have 7 zones of special operation, which were renewed yesterday in Parliament, and we are looking at how we can expand that as the budget becomes available. We may be able to wind down a couple of them early in the new year, but we are going to expand into other areas which deal with a complete holistic development of our community.
The Member of Parliament says discussions can now resume with developers about the construction of low-income housing.
In the past, we engaged NHT and HAJ. Of course, the crime and violence literally hindered the development of this community and the community of Mexico. We actually started the survey. Now that peace is restored, now that we are normalizing the security presence, strong security presence, we're now going to go back to the HAG, we're going back to Chase, we're going back to NHT, we're going back so that we can get some of these government programs on board.
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
All right, guys, tell me what you take away from that clip. May I go to a little break? I'll be right back. Tell me, write in the comment section, what is your takeaway? Do you need me to play it again? What do you take away from this clip I just played about this mobile police station in the community and its benefit to the community and what they are trying to do? I'll play it one more time, people. We have to pay attention. We have to read between the lines. We got to listen what they're not telling you. We got to look at what they are not showing you. Read between the lines. I'm going to play it one more time, people. Tell me what is your greatest takeaway from the clip I'm about to play again.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in a St. Catherine community once plagued by violence. It's located in the Gregory Park area, and as you'll hear in this report from Kirk Wright, developers are now being sought to invest in low-income housing.
Want to take away from that? And what I'm telling you again and count it out too, no? A lot of time I tell you, say, me not obey a man, but me can see things. I may also tell you guys, this is no special gift where we have and Uno don't have. Uno have it too. So my takeaway from this, me want to say if it differ from yours. Make we listen one more time and me go in the comment section and me go tell you what me feel about this clip.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in a St. Catherine community once plagued by violence. It's located in the Gregory Park area, and as you'll hear in this report from Kirk Wright, developers are now being sought to invest in low-income housing.
Gregory Park in St. Catherine has been plagued by violence for some time, forcing some residents to flee. Gangsters were known to torch houses and commit murders in the community.
2 years ago, we had Diane, who was killed right there. We had incidents just literally right where we are, incidents in front of us, behind us.
The police have now established a mobile police post in Gregory Park intended to deter possible criminal activities.
Since this post has been here now, I have not had one single report of a major act of violence between the communities. And we still have the tool of state of public emergency. We'll use any element that is required to provide public safety at any point in time. The decision, of course, let me emphasize, the operational decision depends on the discussion and intelligence of the high command of the police.
This has really normalized a sort of peacefulness within the community. The residents are very happy, they're thankful for it. And what the police presence does is, we speak about proximity policing, but there's still the element of what we, old school community policing.
The Member of Parliament says stability is returning to the community.
You have a bar right there, you have a shop right here, and they were open until 2 a.m. on the weekend.
National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the police post doesn't mean that other police strategies will come to an end.
We have 7 zones of special operation, which were renewed yesterday in Parliament, and we are looking at how we can expand that as the budget becomes available. We may be able to wind down a couple of them early in the new year, but we are going to expand into other areas which deal with the complete holistic development of a community.
The Member of Parliament says discussions can now resume with developers about the construction of low-income housing.
In the past, we engaged NHT and HAG. Of course, the crime and violence literally hindered the development of this community and the community of Mexico. We actually started the survey. Now that peace is restored, now that we are normalizing the security presence, strong security presence, we're now going to go back to the HAG, we're going back to Chase, we're going back to NHT, we're going back so that we can get some of these government programs on board.
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
Jason Kane, you got it right. Jason Kane said regentrification. Them man put up the post in the place and I tell you why they put it up. They can't keep a secret. I thought they was putting up that temporary police post to keep the residents safe from criminals. To run out the criminal so the people can have a normal life. I never know so them a plan to develop the place. I developed them a plan for so the police post and the temporary post and put over there. It is, you see the purpose right now, people. You add them a tell we, people, you have to pay attention. Pay attention at them a tell we. At them a tell we. St. Gregory Park. And oh no, they put this temporary police station over there for. And a big friend, listen again.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in a St. Catherine community once plagued by violence. It's located in the Gregory Park area, and as you'll hear in this report from Kirk Wright, developers are now being sought to invest in low-income housing.
Such man do nothing unless it benefit him. Him not do nothing for the people of Jamaica. Them man wicked. This man do nothing unless him get benefit out of it. What kind of temporary police station? Which part? Which part do not talk about temporary police station? Which part? For who? Benefit what? Look out people all over the country, blood are wash everywhere. Everyone need a goddamn temporary police station. Why Gregory Park? So now listen, I say, hold on. Then I tell me where them put the temporary police station for. So this whole effort and the whole money with them spend, it is for the investor. It is not for the people. You can hear the reporter talk about it. Then they hear Terry Long. They hear Terry Long tongue. Terry Long, Terry Long was a liar, You want me to say Terry Long a liar, didn't go in a church and tell lie. Say the youth they were got hard to get $150 a month to go to school. And it helped with bus fare and lunch and blah, blah, blah. And I've been asking many people, I've been playing this clip so many times for a while back now. And asking the people in the comment section, if you have any kid where I get $150 a month, US dollars a month to go to heart. I'll know me can't see one Jamaican come up front. Many people come by and tell me, say me a pitney a go heart. A lie, not no go so. A lie them a tell. Terry Long, see me?
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill, because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
So that brother is in a church. He's in England in a church. I tell lie. Which pastor give this brother in pulpit to tell him congregation lies? Because I know me can't see nobody who tell me say them a receive $150 a month, them youth, to go to school. That would be nice. But it's all lies. But listen to Terry Long again, him coming here so. You hear the reporter, I tell about at the front. And in a eat a ear, Terry Long I talk about, yeah. You hear me talk about investor, man. Listen. So all this effort is not for the people of Gregory Park. Wicked boy, them, man.
To the story now about how a mobile police post has contributed to a downturn in crime in a St. Catherine community once plagued by violence. It's located in the Gregory Park area, and as you'll hear in this report from Kirk Wright, developers are now being sought to invest in low-income housing.
Here?
Gregory Park in St. Catherine has been plagued by violence for some time, forcing some residents to flee. Gangsters were known to torch houses and commit murders in the community.
2 years ago, we had Diane, who was killed right there. We had incidents just literally right where we are, incidents in front of us, behind us.
The police have now established a mobile police post in Gregory Park intended to deter possible criminal activities.
Since this post have been here now, I have not had one single report of a major act of violence between the communities. And we still have the tool of state of public emergency. We'll use any element that is required to provide public safety at any point in time. The decision, of course, let me emphasize, the operational decision depends on the discussion and intelligence of the high command of the police.
This has really normalized a sort of peacefulness within the community. The residents are very happy, they're thankful for it. And what the police presence does is, we speak about proximity policing, but there's still the element of what we, old school community policing.
The Member of Parliament says stability is returning to the community.
You have a bar right there, you have a shop right here, and they were open until 2 a.m. on the weekend.
National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the police post doesn't mean that other police strategies will come to an end.
We have 7 zones of special operation, which were renewed yesterday in Parliament, and we are looking at how we can expand that as the budget becomes available. We may be able to wind down a couple of them early in the new year, but we are going to expand into other areas which deal with the complete holistic development of our community.
The Member of Parliament says discussions can now resume with developers about the construction of low-income housing.
In the past, we engaged NHT and HAJ. Of course, the crime and violence literally hindered the development of this community and the community of Mexico. We actually started the survey. Now that peace is restored, now that we are normalizing the security presence, strong security presence, we're now going to go back to the HAG, we're going back to Chase, we're going back to NHT, we're going back so that we can get some of these government programs on board.
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.
HAJ is under the Prime Minister. NHC is under the Prime Minister. HAJ is under the Prime Minister. NHT is under the Prime Minister. Many things under the Prime Minister fail. All these offices fail, gentle people. Must I tell you? Money are leak out of the country like, whoa. No. We've been talking about bad roads for the longest on social media. Must I say respect to each and every blogger out there, every single vlogger, every single one of us. Social justice warriors who are beat the drum for the country. Because if it was not for our relentless hard work, Jamaica would be in a darker place. Believe me, if it wasn't for our hard work, people persistent, we don't stop. With all the threat from the Prime Minister and that, people we don't stop. We push on through. Must I say, respect to each and every vlogger out there, in the field, yard and abroad, anywhere in the world. I push the bus in Jamaica for a better place, must I say, hats off to every vlogger, every social justice warrior. Because if it wasn't for our hard work, nothing would be highlighted. The people wouldn't have no knowledge of what's going on in our country. Things are changed. It's not change like how we want it to change rapidly, but things are move. It a change. People are wise up and they wake up. We've been talking about bad roads for the longest. Nobody bring out the issue of bad road like us bloggers. We show it. We show the video them. We play it. We play the voice notes. We show the video of people are ball and about bad road. We even show the video with the tourists. A driver them talk about bad road.
Oh my God. Mr. MP, Mr. Government, Mr. TEF. Turn on the light.
Fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road!
All right, see, we're turning back now. Yeah. This is the Villa Lacage Road, and the tourists are demanding that it be fixed because it's a road that they use. And the school kids use it too, all right? Come, Mr. Bikeman, mind you're drowning ahead. So tourists, what do you have to tell the government?
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Amen.
Even the tourists are protesting. That's a protest. That is a protest. It's so simple, look. That's protesting. Tourists are protesting for Jamaicans, for us to get good roads. That's a protest. You could have a protest in your bedroom, in your living room. Just turn on the camera. That's all they need to know. And just put it up there. I mean, the online. Simple. Thousands of people see it. Millions. That's a protest. So the whole time we are bad about bad road, driver bad about bad road, the people might protest, black road, all type of stuff. Prime Minister come and blame the PNP and talk about 30 years ago and PNP is him and the road, them did just get bad so overnight. After the man in there, I do all type of nonsense, like give himself $28 million a year from $9 million a year. Give himself $28 million a year. Come to find out, say, have 28 bank accounts. You can't make that up. Mr. 28 is getting $28 million a year. $28 million a year have 28 accounts. Can't make that up. We have to go buy cash pot or something. So now it look like he might come to the realization, say the road bad. But people don't listen to him and him chattings. Because it's about to not feel with pain. There's always something when they might do something for us. It's nothing for nothing. I want you to know that the brother not love with that much. For you to say, all right, guys, we know so the road bad now. I'm ready to start work for you guys. When they might do this, I'm complete.
As to how they should exercise that statutory authority. Today, I am declaring the road conditions a national emergency. Several things will flow from that. Firstly, it is a signal from a policy perspective to all the executives who have statutory authority as to how they should exercise that statutory authority in treating with the issues that flow from this road crisis that we have. For those who are going to come out of the woodwork to criticize, the government has already allocated a significant sum of resource, $45 billion, that was entirely subject to the procurement legislation in the ordinary way. The government is now announcing a further $2 billion Jamaican dollars to be spent on our main road network for patching and reinstating the roads to drivable condition. This will be done following the law as well, using emergency procurement rules. We expect that the work will begin immediately. There are 21 grade 1 contractors. The NWA will use the various methodologies approved for emergency procurement to engage those grade 1 contractors, to mobilize them right across Jamaica to get the patching and reinstatement of roads to drivable conditions done. This is not going to repair every single road. You will note that the government already, since Hurricane Beryl, has spent, using emergency methodologies, significant sums of funds to clear and reinstate roads. But you will also note that since Beryl, it has been almost rain every day. And so the roads have deteriorated far beyond what we had budgeted and reasonably could have expected. It is indeed a crisis, and every Jamaican is of that view, and it should be dealt with as a crisis, as an emergency. We had already allocated $3 billion under the REACH program. That $3 billion was partially MP directed, meaning that it was focused on community roads, and the MPs had some ability to select the roads that were of concern. This program will be entirely nationally directed. So the NWA will supply the cabinet with a list of main roads, main thoroughfares that are severely affected, and we expect that we will use this $2 billion to reinstate that critical network. So it's high volume traffic areas, critical connecting points, economically sensitive roads that we will give the initial focus on to ensure that, for example, areas that are now slowed up in traffic because cars have to be navigating potholes, and every 30 seconds you spend, additional 30 seconds you spend navigating a pothole, you multiply that by every car that has to navigate that pothole, which increases the waiting time for every citizen. So we're going to make this strategic, deliberate, and direct intervention to ensure that we don't lose any more productivity because of our road conditions.
So people, Mr. 28, he loved it. 28 bank account, man, I get $28 million a year. And the man tell me, say, him not get no raise, like if I believe him, and him give himself raise.
I hear man talk a kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, You don't like people tell lie for me.
Well, let's talk about the presentation when just make a while ago. What am I talk about? What I'm about to do with the roads? One thing we take out of it. He mentioned critics. This man no want nobody criticize him. Which politician is he attack? Prime Minister or President? Give a damn about critics. Like you wait for people to criticize you because you're not good, bro. You're not good. You're not fair. You're disgusting. You're dishonest. What you talk about critics for? If you do something good, you know about critics. Me also hear talk about the $2 billion. And what he said, people, it will be the main road network that are in economically sensitive areas. You understand that? So now if I look at road, them now go fix. So that's why I see the PNP come out and I tell them, say, this now go work. Because the little road, them now go fix. Now, with all the road, them mash up so bad, right? The road, them deteriorate. Him say the road, them deteriorate far beyond expectation, right? That means that them wait too long. It's like you have your car and something broke on it, fix it till it because you know fix it, something else gone, and you know fix that, something else gone until the whole car mash up now. You don't have money to fix everything one time. Well, they should have fixed one thing at a time so it don't mash up the next thing. From the road, them start have one pothole. You no go patch them. You no wait till the pothole get bigger. Then the next rain come and skim off the little piece of tar water. You no put on the road up the top of the mall. You no now build road, money I go in a pocket. Me hear my mention, people the man say, him I go patch the road them to drivable position. People, some of them road they don't need patch, a new road it need. Some of them road there, because they wait so long, right, to fix them, to repair them, they are beyond repairing. They need brand new roads. So him say people patching. Now expect much out of this, you know. Because most of this will be going to someone packet, you know. Do you understand? You understand that? No. Patching. You man say patching. No, sir. Right now, the road they need the patching. Past patching stage. The road they need good road. Barber Green Road right through the island. Solid Barber Green Road. Not that thin layer sitting on and put on the road. They need thick asphalt, drain to take the water off a road. One I don't there. You may also talk about emergency procurement method. He's using emergency procurement method. So money go fly to the yang right now. You know, it's like whenever state of emergency. That's why I'm called state of emergency. So Iman Chang, you know. Why you believe say Iman Chang called state of emergency? So I saw the money come to the yang. Does run like a water. No checks and balance. When they hear the talk about this emergency, that, no checks and balance. Emergency procurement. Whoa. I believe this is where they might thief the money. State of emergency, same way. You know, notice the most common denominator, the word emergency. So you know what that is? This brother won't stop. Them set him so. This brother will send himself straight to prison because he won't stop. He won't get the chance to stop. So emergency procurement, right? With all of that, the man said, I'm not going to repair every single road. No, come here, people. The man said, I'm not going to repair every single road. So, you know, so we already get what they don't get, don't. In talk about the REACH program, he also says MP has the ability to select roads need repairing. MPs has the ability to select road needs repairing. Want to come here, people? Come here. People, don't you hear this man on many platforms, many stages, promising the people them say, come here, people, please. Don't this man promise the people them say when the road ready to build, they will be the one to select road, which road they want to start, they need to fix first. Talk to people. Don't you hear the Prime Minister say that many times? So when the road ready to build, the citizens then will get the choice to say which road need to be fixed first. People, don't you hear the Prime Minister say that over and over? No, come here, man. No go like say I'm me alone. I pay attention and can retain stuff. So some of your brain better than for me. Talk to me in the comment section. Me say, if I'm me alone, hear the Prime Minister say, and many times I'm in several platforms, that when these roads ready to build under the PART program, under the whatever I call, what name again, the Spark program, it is the residents who will be the one given the task to select which road to build first. Me and the man said on many campaign trail. None of that now go on, you know. He said the MP will be given the ability to select which road they want, not the people. The MP. You hear what the man said? He said the MP will be given the ability to fix which road first, to fix the road then. There's no mention of the people, no the business, no the little work about to go on now. So this is the seriousness of it now. The work are going on now. The people are not in it. No. Residents, where on there? Labor rights. Labor rights, remember him telling them many campaign trail from the local government election, he must say that. And the local government election, he man there everywhere. I said busy a balanced economy, all type of goddamn lie. The man said it was busy balancing the economy. Now the economy has been balanced and ready to share the dividend. You don't ever hear that on the campaign trail. I mean, alone hear that? Labor rights. You remember what I'm telling you? Come remember me watching you. I'm in a day. Intel Uno say he was busy balancing the economy. And now the economy has been balanced. Him ready to share the dividends with Uno. When the road ready for bill, Uno gonna say which road for bill first. And when him also say, when they mention the word economy, some people think it's a country far, far away. The man say busy, this economy, that economy. But listen to this. Clip Hughes let out the ear time tire and rain on his parade.
Not good news. So the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it, collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this. Hence, what we heard from him on Tuesday, because he would have known that, listen, the economy has stopped growing. It is now declining. Hence, what he told.
Can you imagine? How can you trust these guys, man?
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget?
That is our healthcare system. Let's go to our educational system.
Grovetown Primary and Infant School, effects of Storm Raphael. We are here, we are sweeping out the water from the classrooms. The students are online because all the classrooms have water, so we are sweeping the water out of the classrooms. The teachers are here helping along with the ancillary workers. This is our dining area and also a classroom, completely underwater. This is the tuck shop area. There's water on the floor. Because of the roof, all the roof is leaking. By the infant department, the decking is leaking. So one classroom, as you saw in the pictures.
No police cars. Mandela Park is a rat park. Yeah man, let me say this name, Mandela Park. It's a rat park. About Mandela Park. Rat for days. Yeah, man, acha. Rat. It's a rat that. Acha. Acha, oh God, man, acha. Rat. My God. Rat days. Mandela Park. It's a rat park.
So, you see, so we have a lot of problem not being attended to. We have a court hearing today for the Prime Minister in the court. But yesterday we hear about some bomb threats. Don't. So we want the court to go keep today based on the threats. Several courts. It is like every time something happens, there is some sort of threat. That have to do with the Integrity Commission. I remember the first Integrity Commission report that came out on this man. Remember, it was in the Bahamas at the time. All of a sudden, there was a cyber attack in his office. And if you notice, there's a pattern here. Whenever I hear about the conclusion of the investigation of these attacks, we don't know who attacked the Prime Minister's office. A cyber attack on the Prime Minister's office was coming from. We don't know where it come from. We know you're not more about it after that day, don't it? The cyber attack on the Prime Minister's office. What about the conclusion of that? Where the attack is coming from? What country? Is it an individual? We don't know. The second report, when it was tabled in Parliament, that same day, there was a bomb threat. Can you see a pattern here, people? There was a bomb threat. Police was called to the Prime Minister's residence. It was on all over social media that allegation of his wife pulled a weapon on him. I cannot verify that, but it look like there was a credible threat, bomb threat at the Prime Minister's place. Don't. And for that, again, we did not get any conclusion as to who sent the threat to the Prime Minister and who them are look for and who them asking the public to help them look for to bring them to justice. You threaten the life of the Prime Minister and his family. It's alleged, based on social media, that his wife pulled gun on him because she hear about the Wolper bank account and her name not in upon one of them, but some woman named upon one of them. Don't forget, a member of the constituency, her name is on one of them. He claimed he opened the bank account to pay her. And when they asked the Prime Minister what is the source of funding, him couldn't give them an answer. Him could not give them any answer. Well, thing ever mix up in I know. So we get to understand, say, at that time of the night, there was no goddamn bomb threat. I was a wife threat, allegedly. So now we have another. We have another thing I want with the Integrity Commission, a court hearing today, to see if what the Prime Minister is asking the judge for will be granted to him. All of a sudden, again, we hear bomb threats on the courts yesterday. Several courts. Is it going to affect what's going on today? Why every time the work of the Integrity Commission go on, there's some bomb threats? There's even threats on the people in life. Because one of the members pick up Khan before and then take away a briefcase with documents in it, gone, in the parking lot of the Integrity Commission office. Who remember that? You know what? Let the Integrity Commission do them work. Do not try to destroy them. Please keep your promise. You promise that you will protect them and fund them, and even warn the PNP in 2019 to leave the Integrity Commission alone.
I couldn't leave this stage without saying to you that corruption is not an issue that occupies the front of my mind. I couldn't leave here today and say to you that we still need to tighten up on the new anti-corruption systems and framework that is in place. if you were to compare Jamaica to all the other countries in the Caribbean, our framework for anti-corruption would be the most advanced. It is not for want of putting in the legislative and institutional processes. They are there. But you have to bear in mind that we are also very new on the scale of dealing with anti-corruption issues. So there is a learning curve that we are going through. What is important is that the government supports the development of the institution so it can accelerate very quickly on that learning curve and provide the resources so that they can move very quickly on the learning curve, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs.
So he asked that the PNP must leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their job. Now, I'm about to read for you. $3 trillion crisis. $3 trillion gone. We were talking about $1.7 trillion missing from Prime Minister's office, Tufton and Flavel Ministry. I show for you right there where hospital is underwater when the rain fall. Schools are still affected by burial. Teachers have to come to school because school now have no work. Nobody does start to clean it out. No cleaning crew. And the teacher them have to come to school, come clean it out themselves. And look how them treat them too. Let's continue. A review of the Auditor General's annual report for 16 government entities, including ministries by a governance watchdog body, has revealed a staggering $3 trillion in spending that has been unaccounted for over a 6 to 11-year period. If you're going to do the calculation, this government is in power for 9 years. So it will be 2 under the PNP and the whole of this lifespan of this brother administration. Do you understand me? All of this brother administration appear takings agwan. Poor people, listen when the resources handled here. That's why I'm so poor, I'm hungry, on the road bad, not now agwan. Them boy are rich. That's why I believe this brother have more than 28 bank accounts. And I believe this brother have money in a raw cash. Touching at some house, put on in a house like the house full of money with them find a man to go be. I really, truly, honestly believe that this brother has some cash when can't no financial institution. No way. I believe him have some cash put down in a house, raw paper, money like the house full of money, then find a man to go be. That's what I believe. I might be wrong, but that's what I believe. All right. Janet Calder, Executive Director and founder of the Jamaica Accountability Meter portal, JAMP, has described the finding as an accountability crisis, indicating that the serial offenders are tapped by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and the Ministry of Social Security and Labor. The Ministry of Education deal with Wolper, a lot of us, enough poor people. Ministry of Health, enough COA. Ministry of Labor, COA and Social Security, enough people. The three ministries largely have a social mandate centered around vulnerable populations whose needs are vast, big needs, large needs. When you look at the money in terms of the reports that they have not provided the Auditor General or the Parliament with, and the value of those reports, we came up with $3 trillion crisis, Calder said while speaking to journalists during a media roundtable at Alhambra in Kingston yesterday. These are reports that every year the Auditor General has been producing until it compounds to 10, Calder added. So the Auditor General, I do them work. The Auditor General is doing her job. 10 years worth of reporting. Nobody wants to stop corruption. The Auditor General reporting on corruption. They don't want to fix it. And I'm sure the Auditor General give recommendation because I've read a report from the Auditor General that give tough time recommendation how to run the health ministry. More accountability, dot I's and cross T's, keep paperworks. But like I said yesterday, if you give me money to build a house and I want to thief your money, what is the best way to thief your money? Not keep a record on my spending of your money. I should be keeping a record from me sending money away. Let's say Western Union. And that's something I put it. From the moment we go to Western Union and go pick up your money, I'm supposed to have that write down. How much money you send, come give me. And when them do them take out what them take out, how much we get. And every dollar was spent from that money, including me bus fare, if say, Carlos, pay taxi fare out of it, you know. If you're hungry, sure. We don't expect you to drive and go do my business and buy lunch. Put in it too. So we can, if you buy a bottle of water, put in it so we can see where every dollar spent. What is the best way to con me bridging a foreign if me build a house for my Jamaica? Not keeping record of nothing, no account of anything. No account. So when they come and say, about how much it costs them Tyler look good, man, how much them Tyler cost? Boy, you know, so me don't remember. Well, whole part time me buy do any boy cost whole part money, but boy, me don't remember coming out. John know, me don't remember. About how much cement do the decking? Boy, John know, you know, so boy, whole part cement, brother, whole part man me get and whole part this and that, whole part that, but you don't have no record. So you can't tell me any damn thing. How much electricity costs? About how much wire for wire off the house? Boy, you know, say, boy, I want to pick up truck the guy hard, we go buy wire, man, a whole part wire, heavy wire, man. A whole part wire for wire off the house, brother, me don't even remember. Me say, what is the easiest way to rob from somebody when I know your money come through them hand? In this case, a tax money. So if me build a house to somebody and me there Jamaica, you send the money from foreign. Me supposed to that every I's cross, every T. So when you come down, we can show you one book. Say, look at so. At this spend, see how the money spend. And when they send me the money, this is how it spend. It go from the amount of money all the way down to zero. And we can show you where every dollar go. Yeah, that is transparency and accountability. If I don't want to find that out, me not have nothing written, me can't show you a receipt, me not no book, because me thief the money. And me confuse when I come and cloud up the argument and trick you. This is what's going on right here. Look here. Remember, say, me not run government, you know. I'm just Carlos. I mean, know if somebody give me some money to do some business, me supposed to dot I's and cross T's. If me know why you call me thief. If me know why you call me thief, then people come here. Now that's what we do. Come on, and people call me thief, don't it? You have the integrity to protect. And if a man give you money, say, do this, that, and the other. People don't. You have an account of every way the dollar spend. And that is just between me and you. We are not government, we're not politician, and use taxpayers' money. Them boy, they have a plan, they have a mandate. And to me, is to come in and do nothing but full them pocket. And I like that telling people, look at it good. Jumps deep dive determined that for 9 years, so we're talking about the whole life of Andrew administration. That is what me I tell you right now. It's marred with corruption and money at take way. Them boy are rich. That's why I say $800 million apartment complex. That is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket to the amount of money in a $3 trillion. I want to talk about. Listen to this. Jumps deep dive determined that for 9 years, the education ministry has not given an account for spending the total $902 billion. Now, people, may I read something yesterday? Me hear Flavor come out and I talk about it is untruth and them can't give account for the money. Where? Flavor, you need to go sit on one side, you know. Now they put you over the finance. Now they put you over finance before watch your Flavor. Flavor, you need to go sit down. It's not the first we hear about this. Remember, it came out before, we read it already. So now because Jump come out and remind us about this. Yeah, come out and tell life, Flavor, if you go sit down and stay quiet.
If you go sit down and stay quiet, and if you watch you over the finance ministry, you must be watched. $902 billion. Education ministry. $902 billion. Education ministry.
Grovetown Primary and Infant School, effects of Storm Raphael. We are here, we are sweeping out the water from the classrooms. The students are online because all the classrooms have water, so we are sweeping the water out of the classrooms. The teachers are here helping along with the ancillary workers. This is our dining area and also a classroom, completely underwater. This is the tuck shop area. There's water on the floor. Because of the roof, all the roof is leaking. By the infant department, the decking is leaking. So one classroom, as you saw in the previous video,
So let's see what going on. $902 billion. Ministry of Education. And you can't fix the roof. Similarly, for 10 years, the health ministry spent $695 billion for which it has no document. Me say, you tell me to build a house for you. I mean, I no document how me spend the money. And me and you this, you know, me and no government, I use taxpayers' money, you know. Are you from a man to a man, a common man to a common man, call us build a house so me make us send the money come here Jamaica. All right. You trust me, send the money come. Right? When you send the money come, start write down, you send me $1 million today or $500,000. All right. Take out my money with me. All right, me just ride go down there. Me could go to the poor man way. Me not have no money for go down there. So me just ride for the taxi man to go down at the Western Union. Me have to go pay him when I go back out of the money. So me write that down on paper. Me drink a bottle of coconut water. And me go over juicy beef gun am 2 patty. Yeah? If me buy 1 pound of fish out of your money, I want a banana. Me I write it down too. Because most people wanted to do that. Most of us wanted to be honest with us. If you buy a extra something when I'm not to do it, if you're sick and need local medicine, buy it out tight. Remember that not writing, because house money coffee go bill. But please write it down. Honesty. Remember, anybody that listen to Jamaica, when you do that, the person will respect you more. They might be pissed. Man, me never expect him to take the money and buy medicine and because, but anyway, I'm sick and him tell me the truth anyway. So me have to tell him, boy, you take the money and buy 1 tire, put on your car, and say, boy, yeah, you gotta work your car and get it back. Write it down. Remember, you know, write it down. Because the money never come for put no tire on your car. It come for build house. But when you want to be honest and you want to give account of every dollar we spend, people, transparency, write it down, say, you know what, John Brown, may they take out money that book buy 1 tire and see me put it back here, so. Yeah, man, 2 weeks after me put it back, so see it here, so. That's how we put the money back. The tire money, they right here, so. Me put it back. You say, all right. You have to be transparent. Because if you take the tire money and you don't put it back yet, and the man fly down for the house, unexpected. When the book there, you show him. The tire money come out, but you never tell him because you think, say, I'll put it back in 2 weeks. It's good to be transparent, people. When you're really going to put it back in 2 weeks, but you don't want to tell him anyway, but it screw up a relationship between you and him. Remember, you not apply for thief him, you know. You're really going to put it back in 2 weeks, but you never tell him. And it come down within a couple of days' time. And you never put it on a book. You see problem there, so transparency. So this is going with this government. Crowd up everything, take the taxpayers' money and take it for food. Jobs, people want to understand. $695 billion. Ministry of Health don't have a piece of document to tell where the money is spent. What can go so? People, 600 and a million matter about, we are go close to trillion, $695 billion healthcare.
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget?
Disgraceful, wicked, cruel. $695 billion, which it has provided no document. Can you imagine me build a house for you and you fly down to Jamaica, we can't show you one piece of document. Remember, I know government we are running now. So they tell me, say them guys are deliberately doing what they might do. And a party shop this. A free for all. Like my Virgin Wayne said yesterday. This is not thieving. Because when you're a thief, like you're going to want to store your thief on one shirt, your idea and there you come out of the store. This is looting. Clear off every rack, every shelf in the store. This is looting of the Jamaica dollars. This is not thief. No, man. This is not thief, man. This is taking everything. Loot. Social Security Ministry has not accounted for $53.4 billion with a B. Part program. You their yard can't go to school. Make if you understand, say, them can't feed the youth, them come to school. I think about 2 days a week, them have feed the youth, them at school now. The government now have the money. But $53.4 billion spent over Pernell Charles Jr. Ministry cannot be accounted for. Can't tell where the money spent. Guilty too, according to JAM's review, are 6 municipal corporations with spends that amount to $10 billion and which have not been accounted of the funds for 11 years. Listen what I want. 2 years at the PNP, the whole life of Andrew Ude's administration. JAM noted as well that for 10 years, the Forestry Department has not said how it spent $8.6 billion. Now, remember, the Forestry Department is in the Prime Minister's office. The Forestry Department is in the Prime Minister's office. I mean, me get to understand more and more. These little office when take and put up in the office, it seems as if they have a certain benefit, some money behind it. It's like him choose the offices that he must put under him, that he must choke out them under staff, not functioning good. The Forestry Department, $8.6 billion. Every department and agency boy. Equally, the Forensic Science and Legal Medicine Department was found to have delayed reporting on its account, spending $5 billion with a B. People are some serious money them there in Jamaica. Nobody now go to jail. Nobody now go to prison for this. They just go so. The Jamaican Parliament was found to have spent $6 billion over 5 years, which it has not reported on. Take the money, man. What we are telling them for? A free money, man. Free for all. No account, man. They show. They don't write down nothing in my ministry. We are parliament, you know. We can't take this. No, go share you up. You can't make this up to clot. Me say, no Jamaican a build a house for a man and I have something for write down pan. If I have a banana leaf, you go write down sitting pan. Me said, no man ya so. Now go conduct a business for a man. I ain't have nothing write down. You gotta have something write down, family. You gotta have something on piece of paper. A government you run nothing depend on paper, boy. What is this, people? It's the easiest way to thief. No give account or nothing. Country can't be better than no, sir. The Jamaican parliament was found a parliament, you know. Lawmakers, them are around the country, you know. So this shouldn't happen among them, you know. Them are short of staff and lawyers and advisor how to do this. Them are short of that. Them are short of lawyers and advisors how to do this. But still, $6 billion missing out of parliament. And they don't say a word about it. They don't report it. So if you take $6 billion and don't report it, what is that? What you call that, people? No thief. May I ask you, if me go to your house and I see your money put on, I'm going to take money and I'm not tell you about it. What me do? No thief that. Wagwan, Renald B, Janet Jones, Gloria Jackson. Good morning, everybody. People, look on the good. They might have put in a good writing in a good wording to make it look good enough. But look between the lines when they not tell we. Parliament used $6 billion, which it has not reported on. What is that? Even though Parliament get 300% raise, Prime Minister get $28 million. Parliament no report for money when they spend, but Prime Minister tell you say no take nothing do.
I hear man talk kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me not like people tell lie for me.
So them take $6 billion of parliament and not tell nobody that Mr. Thief a thiefy. If I your brother, if I your wife, if I your picnic, if I your boss, if I, anyway, you take something and don't say anything to anybody, you're stealing. That's stealing. Allow me to tell people. If you don't report on something you take $6 billion, and you don't report on it, they was trying to get away. That's stealing. So that's what I'm telling you, say. The amount of money with them a thief, an $800 million apartment complex is nothing. And the 28 bank account with them a tell us them fine with the copies of chump change in it. And a nothing. I believe such man have a house somewhere with money stashed up in it, the real paper, from floor to ceiling. I believe none of them politicians have money stashed in them house. I remember somebody called me one at the time and tell me, say, there's this politician, this Labour politician, have so much money, to them can't carry it yard, he can't carry it kind of afraid because investigation are going on and all type of stuff. And he catching coward, so he give him driver the money to carry home. He said one bag of money, cash. Me say enough of them boy have money when them can't report upon them, can't carry no financial institution. Me I tell you, just like a judge lord. Enough of them boy have money that they cannot take to no financial institution have too much money. So when you do with money like them, no, you can't even wash. Have them pack up in a house somewhere. Just like the house of Montego Bay where they find with the money. And what happened to that money? Jamaican Parliament, thief, $600 billion. A thief that man. Straight thief. They did not say them spend the money and show no paperwork and no document where the money spent, people. Remember? The other thing that what me read, them say, them not show no document, they did not give account of how the money spent. But when it comes to Parliament, what I'm reading here, they did not report it. So no thief Parliament, Andrew Willis Parliament thief $6 billion. Let's continue. The Department of Correctional Services was determined to have spent $36.9 billion, almost $40 billion over 4 years. And the Jamaica Constabulary Force, $152 billion over 3 years. And me read something where police in Juliet Cockburn Flynn no have no vehicle for what, about a year or something like that now. Police in Juliet Cockburn Flynn no constituency no have no vehicle. This is what I'm reading. $152 billion, 3 years. Police want to see that. Where in the police force that go? No one they keep tough than they, no matter how bad them do. Can't move them. Money making machine. Then the $21 billion down a Cornwall Regional Hospital we can't done. Right now, no work now go on for the hospital down there. That's the children's hospital. $21 billion and it work stall. And a tough time. No one there can't move them Monday. No one there can't move Chang. Crime and kill where you can't move Chang. Gravy train and run, man. You have to keep certain man in place to make certain things function. No one there can't move them. Department of Corrections, Constabulary Force, them they fall under the Ministry of National Security family. Chang are the security minister. Them they fall under Chang ministry. The Ministry of National Security, prison and all of that. No. $36.9 billion. How much prison I hear about condition in there. The money could have built a brand new prison, man. The money could have built a brand new prison. What I do? The Department of Correctional Services was determined to have spent $36.9 billion over 4 years, and the Jamaican Constabulary Force $152 billion over 3 years, while not explaining the spend. Chang can't explain how he spent $36.9 in the prison system and $152 billion in the JCF. Chang can't explain how that is spent. Taxpayers. The Office of the Prime Minister spent $12 billion over 3 years, which Jam said has not been accounted for. We are talking about the Prime Minister, you know. Loose in them office with spending with money too, you know. Didn't I tell you that? $800 billion $1 million apartment complex is from change to the amount of money we are getting missing here, so we're unaccounted for. That's why these politicians have put up apartment complex all over the place. 800 million and nothing to them. That's why you see Flight Green did a night of one dance, so when they throw money, I dash money like any only guy in the place. Flight Green, politician, throwing money in the dance. Of concern, the civil society group noted is the $111.3 billion from the Ministry of Finance over 3 years. The money was spent through its appropriation accounts. Nigel Clark, runoff gone. Can't give account of spend $111 billion. Him and the finance minister has steered the country down the wrong road the whole time. Like I'm on a whole Nigel Clark hand and I write numbers and I rub out this and say write that. Nigel Clark, $111 billion, I'm a finance minister. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. I'm a finance minister. You can't make that up. Remember them when I get 20% raise them? They don't need no more people. What they need? The Prime Minister office, $12 billion. Nigel Clark, $111 billion. Where that guy, Nigel, where you use that spend pan? What Nigel Clark spend $111 billion in 3 years on? The Prime Minister spend $12 billion in a FEMA office when he can't give an account for 3 years. Can the Prime Minister tell you where he spend that money in 3 years? Now, today, all eyes on the court. This brother wicked. After them have so much people, these people sit down there and make poor relief, spoil. You talk about things where they come for the people, food kind, rats and roach. You come talk about Spark program that is not going to do nothing for Jamaica because people still going to ball upon you. The road, Jamaica problem is bigger than the road now, bro. The court system, they not no place to use the bathroom. Court mash up. Them can't find a place to do number 1 or do number 2 in the court system. Them a leak. Municipal building all over Jamaica, a leak. The Linstead court. Ghana want church, a church it a keep. It bad, so the little drop in the bucket. People, so you hear them talk about $2 billion for road. You hear them just allocated another $2 billion for Spark program. Right? For road, $5 billion you hear them talk about, don't. What I tell you upon this platform all the time. These guys in our office only use taxpayers' money to spend on themselves, not on us. Yeah, taxpayers' money only spend on them. So we see strike up at UE. Now doctors are strike today. If they don't meet with them, what, midnight last night for money. Up at UE a strike. But he about billions of dollars gone and then get 300% raise. At the same time, where that Jamaica has the lowest salary in the region. New survey indicates. So the people get the lowest salary, politicians get the biggest raise. You can't make that up. Operations at UE suspended for today, that is yesterday, due to lack of water. Exams still on. And it is the same day they come out and say they must strike for money. I'm sure they might look at it and say, you know what? We don't have no water. Nobody care about we and then owe we. Let strike. Huh? They don't care people, they don't give a damn. We see where them 6 accused of NCB smishing scam arrested, mock operation. So that tell me say NCB bank loose. So so it's not some hacker from India or China and take out the money. It's some Jamaicans out there take out the money. So I saw NCB bank loose. Who to put the money in there? May I take out the money out there, brother? If the banks are loose, that every scammer at Jamaica can find a back door for going to NCB. No, like seriously. 7 people in lock up so far for this kind of thing at Jamaica. So how much more in it? Me feel it's more widespread than that. So NCB bank that easy for people for going at it. People, look how the man are wicked. Look at good people. Look how my people are wicked. May I read a piece out for you? Pest, mold, destroy $4 million in relief supplies at ADPEM. And I'm thinking this is $4 million US, you know. Nearly $4 million in relief supplies meant for Jamaicans affected by local disasters have been lost due to inadequate storage facilities at sites managed by the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ADPEM, which is under the Prime Minister also. Una you are one? This man take a ball by officer and put on that him and can't manage them, you know? No, you want to tell me that I should be reading that relief supplies will come for Jamaicans who get affected by the local disaster, get lost due to inadequate storage facility at sites managed by the Prime Minister. A performance audit of ADPEM done by Auditor General's Department and presented in Parliament on Tuesday revealed that ADPEM failed to replace defective storage units. This led to the deterioration of relief supplies, which were damaged by mold and pests, as identified by a team of auditors during site visits from October 2023 to January 2024. So you have to tell me say food and stuff for them have up in there. Mold and rat and mice and Roach and Greenwich and Maggie. What going as Jamaican people? How is it that poor people were so poor in Jamaica, people are so hungry and struggle? How is it we can find food to waste in a time like this? Not any food. This is not something I come from a man personal business place. This I come from. This is a poor people relief. It should get to the people. So if anybody did care about poor people, this would spoil. Well, this is how it's spoiled. Additionally, despite identifying the need to replace the central air conditioning unit at its headquarters in 2019 and receiving $32.84 million for its procurement, ADPEM did not replace the unit. So the Prime Minister did not replace the unit. Even though they get the money, they have the money, they did not replace the unit. I'm saying they get the money, they have the money, did not replace the unit that caused the food to spoil and the people to evacuate from the building. You cannot make this up. Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis pointed out that this resulted in the funds remaining unused for more than 5 years and the closure of the head office for about 2 months in 2023 due to air quality issues. You can't be wicked, so man. You can't wicked, so. No, sir. You can't wicked, so. So you have the money. Bad air quality, run the people out of the building, but you have the money. Food that's spoiled in the building where if you fix and have air in it, I have the money. Millions of dollars of food for poor people, I have the money. Tell me how you be. No wicked, the wicked. Tell me, son, no wicked, the wicked. I'll be right back.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
So this means we can't blame the manager of ADPEM. We can't blame the man, the man over the storeroom. We can't blame them people there, right? You blame the Prime Minister. Him take ADPEM and put on the film office. If you notice the kind of office they better put on them office, ADPEM get hold of money. Look at the type of office Andrew owners take and put under him. And the money office them there. The people in headquarters shut down. You have the money. Food spoil. You have the money. How is it? Food to get for spoil in Jamaica and some people want food. Like how dry peas want fire. How this happen? Mr. Prime Minister have the money to fix the place. But the place was locked down, closed in 2023 for 2 months due to air quality issues, and have the money, still don't fix it. Millions of dollars in food and sitting spoil. You have rats. And so much money, we just read how much money, $1 billion missing people unaccounted for. 12 billion out of the Prime Minister office. Them don't need a dollar. Them are right. Them don't see what they need. Man have $30 million for put the AC unit in the place, the central air in the place, so the airflow can be all right. So place this can be mold. Pest control now running at ADPEM. Right. That means you have to be careful of the flour and the sit down and get from them when they come out to disaster relief bag, man. Because they have rats in the ADPEM. They have pests in there. You have to be careful of stuff when they are giving them, man. When they come and wrap out, they will come flour and sit come good and rice, man. They have rats infestation and pests, man, and roach and all that stuff, man. I can read that stuff, right? The audit also highlighted delays in replacing the main server, whose useful life ended in 2019 as a result of agency's off-site IT backup system was rendered inactive due to frequent service disruptions. In terms of governance, the audit found a lack of coordination between ADPEM's board and management. No accountability again, you know. This is Andrew Jones, you know. I just read for you a while ago what Jump did them deep dive and then tell me all the place we're sitting at Mason. I remember we read that some before where Auditor General told us, right? Billions of dollars. Now, in Andrew Jones' office, ADPEM is there. Same thing, no accountability. Remember, the man not poor, you know, the man rich. The man need another dollar for call for them name in the wrong way. The man all right. ADPEM people. The board had not approved the agency's strategic and operational plans for 2020, 21, 22, and 2023, which delayed the execution of key projects critical to disaster mitigation and response. So, by the board not approve the agency's strategic and operational plans for our 4 years, it delay help for you, the Jamaican people. It delay service for you. It's not working. The agencies and the Andrew owners that is supposed to be working for the people, not working because Andrew owners put them under there to choke out the life out of them short staff. And I believe some of these agencies and office when put under him end up in a file cabinet, has been reduced to a file cabinet without any staff. Believe me, that's what I feel. Wicked man people. Look how the man choke out ADPEM and make sure that ADPEM now work good for Uno. And then I come out and chat about this and that. Listen what I read for Uno. How the man choke out ADPEM, tie up ADPEM, so ADPEM now work good for the people. Under him, you know. Furthermore, ADPEM's management failed to submit annual reports and audited financial statements for the period of 2018, 2019, 2022, 2023, as required by the Disaster Risk Management Act and the Public Bodies Management and Accountability Act, PBMA. You hear that? Just like how the Prime Minister running personal life cannot be certified because he can't tell the Integrity Commission how much, where he making money from, and the same way him run ADPEM under him. Can't show the document, no accountability. Remember, me just read for you, you know, how much ministry money a thief out, you know. Me just read that phone, you know. Ministry of Health, Social Security, and the Ministry of Education and all them places. Billions of dollars in the Prime Minister office. Money I take away everywhere. And accounted for then. Them claims that they spend it, but they cannot give account on where they spend it. Some money can be stuffed somewhere, swing off somewhere, and they say they spend it, but they can't give account and they spend it. So this is going on Prime Minister office at ADPEM now. These are poor people sitting there now. Oh, you're going to rob from people. Oh, you're not going to be straight up. I make sure say, these are people, this is when you go to disaster. That's why Uno will get a little bag with 2 pounds of rat flour in it and rat rice. Rat in an ADPEM. Them can't tell me otherwise, but read it for Uno. Damn disgrace. Damn disgrace. Damn disgrace. This omission hindered the board's ability to effectively oversee the agency's operations and hold management to account. There is no accountability in nowhere in the Andrew Jones government. Even when they take these offices and put it under him, Jump is under him, no accountability. No proper oversight of the agency operation. No account of management of this agency. No accountability. Manuel Ellis emphasized that the delayed reports, which were eventually submitted in 2024, are vital for transparency in public financial management and essential for effective oversight by both the board and the local government ministry. The absence of these reports pose a risk to effectively monitoring the entity to determine whether it was fulfilling its mandate, the Auditor General added. Turning to human resources, management challenges affecting the agency, the Auditor General reported that the ADPEM struggle with recruitment challenges. High staff turnover, people are left the job. People are left the job as them come in and gone. Why? High staff turnover and health hazards within its offices So it tell me see them have mole in the ADPEM office too. Rats in there. Health hazard is rats, infestation, pest, mole, health hazard. Mole will take the food and the pest. That's health hazard. Rat crap all about and droppings and rat piss. Health hazard. Roach, mole. ADPEM is under the Prime Minister. ADPEM is for the poor people, relief. People, this I feel we. When we have disaster, and they say them wrap out the little flower them from and come give the people them. How them I get rat flower? Me don't understand. Me don't know. But this don't look good. Health hazards within its offices, all of which affected its operational efficiency. Now I work for Jamaican people, man. That's why when hurricane blow and them sitting there, we now get aid. Them boy don't care. Them just come on mic, come chat, big chat. Oh, we are ready. We are ready for this. Get out the rats out of ADPEM, bro. Get out the mole in the ADPEM and the roach. Get out the pest out of ADPEM first. Me mama, during fiscal years 2018, 2019 to 2023 and 2024, ADPEM experienced 36 staff separation. So staff bounce, separate themselves from ADPEM. How that happen? Why not ADPEM? Why staff are run with so? Why the high turnover? Something all right. 36 staff separation, with 14 occurring 2022 to 2023. 2 new employees were hired in the period. So after 36 people quit, you only hire 2. May I ask, 36 people, there's a space for 36 people in an ADPEM to help poor people, you know. Andrew owns and fund, defund ADPEM. Is he choking out the life out of these offices under him? Does it look like that? The Rastaman son I tell you a long time. Go look back on my video them. A long time I speak like this. The only reason why a man that takes so much office and put under him is to choke them out. Office must stand alone and properly funded and staffed. You don't put them under you. You have 36 staff separations, with 14 occurring in 2022 and 2023. 22 new employees were hired. Still not enough. In that period under review, 35%. Listen to that part of the argument. We want to get. I'm going to read this yesterday. After the hire, 22 employees, 36 left, and them hire 22. Instead of hiring more, them hire less. Some money I save. I want them to collect for the 36 staff and the money I go somewhere. And they can't just criminal, you know. They probably I still take taxpayer money for 36 staff and I write names and all them thing there. And they only have 22, you know. Listen to part here. In the period under review, 35% of its 23 technical positions remained vacant, with 2 temporarily filled. 35% of its 23 technical, more than a third, empty spaces in an ADPEM. So Prime Minister Andrew Owners take them under him and I choke them out. Defund them and de-staff them. When you see it right, you see people understaffed. 35% of 23 technical positions remain vacant. I repeat, 35% of 23 technical positions remain vacant. And I emphasize the technical position remain empty. 35% of its 23 technical positions remain empty, with 2 temporarily filled. Manuel Ellis reported that recruitment was further halted on September 13, 2022, following the discovery of mold from 2022, you know. So our food has spoiled now. Or we are reaching sitting spoil now in 2024. If you don't know some mold from 2022, September 13. Why is it we are reading at 2024 that food that spoiled have rats and roach and mold and safe environment for people to work in? Following the discovery of mold in ADPEM's buildings stemming from inspections in 2022. This pause in hiring had a direct impact on ADPEM's ability to meet key operational targets. It have an impact on ADPEM ability to take care of poor people. We go through the struggles in a disaster. That it I tell we are so. The pause. The pause. Because the building shut down people because of rats and roaches and all type of sitting along in night. Mold. This pause in hiring had a direct impact on ADPEM's ability to meet key operational targets, including the development of disaster risk management plans to the parish level due to unfilled regional coordinators' position, she added. Come here, people. And the Prime Minister honest, him a choke out help for you. More than a third of the seats in the ADPEM remain empty. ADPEM to help you, poor people, disaster relief. Poor relief, disaster relief when we have disaster, natural disaster. So we have unfilled parish regional coordinator positions. So how many Jamaica would have liked a job like that? You know, seems like many because my bounce turnover rate is very high. ADPEM is funded from the consolidated fund with a total allocation of 1.946 billion, spanning from 2018, 2019, 2022, 2023. For the 5-year review period, employee compensation accounted for, listen to part, women understand. This is what I tell you, say, politicians in them time in offices to spend taxpayers' money upon themselves, not on us. That's why during the 5 and the 3-year and the 4-year period, nothing happened. The money come out and say they must spend close to election. Spend the money not to for the roads for us. The spend is to curry favor, to buy vote from using our taxpayers' money and us again, to keep them in power. So Jamaican taxpayers' money, tax money, don't spend on the people then. That's why you don't see nothing go on during the 8 and the 5 and the 4 years. They don't remember you. But come election time, they might come spend and a promise and a this and that. Because it is not for your benefit. It's for them to curry favor with you to get your vote. So if you got the 4 and 5 years with a struggle, all the benefit to put them in a power. To keep them in power, people. To benefit them. So taxpayer money no benefit us. Listen, when I read for you right so, make sense out of this. For the 5-year review period, employee compensation accounted for $931 million. Will you listen to me? Read that in. For the 5-year review period, employee compensation accounted for $931 million, or 48% of the total budget. So it seems as if most of the money in an ADPEM is going out to others, even though them understaffed, who are not the people. So look at the whole ADPEM budget now benefit the people. Listen to this, why I said that. Remember me tell you about the $1.96 billion that is allocated and it is funded by the consolidated fund. Money with them tea from UNO. When they talk about them have a budget surplus, a lie them a tell, and them a give back money to the consolidated fund. You can't have budget surplus when things are fixed. Hospital not fix, road not fix, school not fix, still whole police, still whole teacher, what things are going. How you have a budget surplus? You're stealing from the people to put back in the consolidated fund for them to get to steal. You can have both. You can have an economy when I run good and I thought we have a budget surplus. That no work. Lie. You remember that year when they say we have a budget surplus? Eh? All this administration do is con Jamaican people. Listen what I read for Uno. For the 5-year review period, employee compensation accounted for $931 million or 48% of the total budget. Meanwhile, listen this. Meanwhile, goods and services to you, to Uno. You want to know for Uno budget? Or do you want to know how much you must spend per Uno? $295 million or 15% of the total budget. 48% of the budget gone in a pocket. 15%. Goods and services. What am I telling you to say? Taxpayers' money no spent on the poor people of Jamaica. Country will never grow when you have thief in an office. It will never grow when man no got prison for thieving. Me read for you again. 9 for the 5-year review period. Employee compensation accounted for $931 million. Compensation for them. Perks. Big pay. Allowances. $931 million. 48% of the budget. That's why I'm saying we have to shut down ADPEM. If the only benefit of ADPEM is for food compensation, employee compensation, shut down it, RAS. Shut it down. People, alive. Shut down ADPEM. Give me something different. This is not right. 48% of ADPEM budget is a spend on signals. And 15% spend on the people. Shut it down. Deceptive caca-clat, you know. People, talk truth. Shut it down while roach and rats and them up the food and mold. Shut it down. You know, still a $931 million. This is for employee compensation over the 5-year period. Over the 5-year period, 48% of the budget go to employee compensation. Over the 5-year period, for goods and services for poor people, $295 million. Employee compensation, $931 million. The job what I do for you, $295 million. 15% of the budget go back to the people, while 48% of the budget gone I don't know where. This is wicked, ridiculous. That's why today we are waiting for a court hearing there. Because appear criminality are going on government in Jamaica. This is a criminal. 48% of ADPEM budget going for workers' compensation. I repeat, someone on labor right company paid some time and still, why? But just read for how much money them thief can't give account for. Even a prime minister office, the $111 billion Nigeria run gone left and can't tell where the money spent. Next $12 billion in the prime minister office. Tough than 600, almost $700 billion. Flavor $901 billion. Eh? And when it comes to poor people, them still I take far away. When it comes to poor people, 48% of ADPEM budget I go towards workers' compensation. How much workers so? What am I pay them? And 15% go towards goods and services to the people, the people's needs. That's why you guys don't get nothing in a burial. You don't get nothing when this disaster run by, because most of it is going to them. What kind of mama clock this? ADPEM is for disaster relief to help the people them. How the hell this lopsided thing I want to so? It should be 15% for employer compensation, and 48% for the people. It should be that way. Read that for Uno. It's 48% of the total budget in a 5 years was spent on employee compensation. For the whole 5 years, only 15% of the budget spent by the people. They don't forget aid. Then they must walk on and look about with 2 pound of rat flour and rat rice given up. When do I get cash? When do I get cash money? But no. How do I get that the 48% of the budget was gone in a pocket? We now want wicked mum up. BBC. Jaja. People. Thank you for watching this video. Now. As usual, I am a student in the guys' class. Please make sure the comment makes sense in every sentence. If it is the first time on this platform, people, and you like the work on the presentation, go ahead and subscribe and make this platform be a home. Give it a thumbs up, people. Support the work. Please. I put in work in my work. I'm work before I start work. I have to do my work. From yesterday, I work for this morning, you know. Put in hours for this presentation. If you can support this platform in any way, shape, and form, go there. If you can share it, thumbs up. Donate to the platform. Also, people. It is a job. It's work. If you take out of my time, I may have a wicked cold. I got California catch on bad cold, you know. Yeah, got California catch on bad cold. I stay away from everybody right now until it's fully cleared up. Yeah. And yeah, I work through my cold and nothing stop me from working for you. Me not stop right through it, and if you notice, every day don't. Never stop. I'll be there in California. I'll just catch a cold and me a cough. Me cough today, you know. Me pause and I cough through this video. Enough cough, me cough, but you don't hear it. Me pause, me coughing while me doing this video today. Yes. Nobody want to hear no man a cough in another video, man. Me cough. Yes, cause me have a cold. But anyway, support platforms like this because we do it for the love of Jamaica, not for a ton of money. This is not the platform that generates a ton of money. We'll be doing other kind of videos. Thank you so much, people, for watching this video. With respect to each and every one who come out today. Abina Sarkodie, bless our family, enough love. Christopher Campbell, Wagwan, my brother, and my sister, Abina Sarkodie, Ransford McLean, Wagwan, my brother. You know, Isa, Wagwan Isa, David Jervis, my moderator, yo. Manners and respect. Big up some people. Global TV, Wagalang. Manners. Unique Ray. Florence Brown, Ronald B, L-Dog, bless upon yourself. Yeah, Marcia Stewart and Jayon D. Bless upon yourself here. Borg, long time no see you. Manners and respect, Ernest Sloss. Enough love here. And who me big up? Yo, I saw you go. Me I go for producer Wayne, go see where my vagalang over there this morning. Thank you so much, people. Producer Wayne is up. David moderator, Wayne is up. So we are go over there go watch Wayne. We can go over there go gang Wayne. And so Wayne I deal with over there. Thank you so much, people. Look here, we're gonna leave it with Isaac Buchanan. This clip was taken from, he was on Mystic Sensation. And I would urge you to go watch the full show over there. They might ask Isaac what a question, and me like for you and Isaac talk. Let me tell you, say, Isaac can be a prime minister one day. Take it from the son of a Rasta man. Remember me telling you that long time, you know. Remember me first telling you, you know. Somebody might say, go ahead, call us prime minister away. All right. Notice if you see Isaac talk about no fried chicken no more. Notice if you see Isaac change speed and I chat about policy and all type of stuff. And I trust the brother. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's the son of a Rasta man. And I am the son of a Rasta man too. And I know I upbringing at the heart where I have. I mean, I listen to the brother talk. The brother deserve a chance. People, I'm going to play him on my way out. Thank you, people. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out as we prepare for this court today. All eyes on the court today. I'm out.
My policy position would be a resounding yes. There needs to be an impeachment bill. Not only that, that bill should bring with it compulsory signing of a code of conduct, which is binding, contractually binding, so much that.
Sorry, guys. And the question was, what would be his policy position in when he talk about in terms of corruption? Because that Baron was asking him, the old embedded corruption in Jamaica. He asked ISAT, what would be his policy position on corruption in Jamaica? And ISAT start reeling it out. Make we listen to brother before we go.
My policy position would be a resounding yes. There needs to be an impeachment bill. Not only that, that bill should bring with it compulsory signing of a code of conduct, which is binding, contractually binding, so much that a breach would allow the government, in terms of the government of the day, as well as the opposition, that where an MP is in breach of that code, that suspension, sanctions and stuff like that clearly defined as a strict liability mechanism, and as well as the ability to remove members who find themselves running afoul of the law. The current state as it is most unfortunate, because any impeachment bill, certainly a redrafting of that bill, if tabled, would include giving the Integrity Commission the type of teeth that it needs, so that the manner in which the corruption prosecution and the office of the DPP handles these matters would not cause the illicit aid as they are right now to escape the full arm of the law. I'm also of the belief that when the People's National Party wins resoundingly and have the majority in government, that the illicit aid, some of them might find themselves in prison. So I'm not really worried about that, but to also put the standard so high that the persons, you might hear people say, I resign. May I resign tomorrow, y'all? And they have what is called a sunset legislation. We give you time to go on because we know your teeth. So you will have to worry about changing your wig, and you will have to worry about cussing nobody and all the things, and you will have to worry about your filthy mouth and your pretending and your reverse racism, because what if it catch you, it catch you. We'll give you a time to leave, but certainly the standard for Jamaica, if we ever, one could never believe in 2024 where Singapore is, and we were the standard and model of the day for Singapore. So it says to me that the beautiful island of Jamaica, nothing wrong with it, It is the people who cannot help themselves than to steal from the public purse. And then I find it offensive and repulsive that they think that if they give you a little money, it is compensation. It's a little reparation. Because we thief enough, but see liquor here, just go and hold on and give you an opportunity for finish. There was a statement made when one member of parliament said, we just need a third term so that my kids can experience the life that I live. Not the kids of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica. Just give me a little more time to secure the brightest possible future for my family, not the entire Jamaica. That type of conduct cannot continue. And so because of that, we have to ensure that an impeachment bill is in place, and we have a no tolerance policy for fraud, for trickery, for scamming, for corruption. However nice you want to put it, we don't have a theft act in Jamaica. We stay at larceny. So we can say we don't have no space for thief. We have none, and there's nothing. We like to use red herring and smoke screens and all the fallacies, and then attach ad hominem to it and curse the other people. And they like to talk about 18 years. But one must always remember in the last 19 years of this country, which means a child that has left high school and is entering university has never experienced the 18 years that they love to speak about. That is the People's National Party. That is done and gone with. We are to be strong and resolute in a no corruption policy, and faster than the scammers can be put to prison. We have a non-jury trial for corruption, tried by judge alone and sent off to prison.
All right. Here it is. Love that. So, you hear that, people? That I said Buchanan, me have to come back. Me say me gone, but me have to come back. A Rastaman picked that here. Film Pupa real Rastaman. In grow good. A Rastaman grow me here. A Rastaman grow me. Rastaman pick that different pick them, you know. Oh no. We're not gonna start right now, people. Make we go over there. Over there we are come right now, Wayne. People, me gone. Me love you know. Here we go. People, me could go over Wayne. Come about fire, you know. Producer Wayne time now. Manners and respect, my gentle people. Me gone. Thank you guys so much. We are come right now, Wayne.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste my most man statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take this spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
They mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again.